Oh
Well,
my
anyway,
God. I thought you was a Prince head, man.
hold on. Let's recap for everybody. Okay, I don't
Under
know.
the cherry moon.
Okay, hold on. Okay, if you just joining us, or if you couldn't hear Q before, we're talking about 420, which is the annual weed smoking day, and we're just talking about our experiences with weed and our thoughts on it. And Darnell is recounting a story from his service days about Amsterdam, where if you know anything about Amsterdam, it's just you can pretty much do what you want in Amsterdam. And he was telling us about a club that's inside of a mountain. So go ahead.
Yes.
So go ahead, Q.
But basically, you would go in there and have a time of your life. As soon as you go in there, well, first of all, what was so distinctive about this was the fact that you didn't pay money to go in. You know how you have the tradition that you pay?
Right.
They would give you a card. And what you would do with the card is everything that you did in there, like drinks or hang out or whatever, you would tally on this card. And so at the end of the night, when you got ready to leave out, you would pay what was ever on the card. You would stick the card in the thing,
Like a
and then it
tab.
would,
Like
yeah.
okay, go ahead.
But you couldn't. But once you go in, it was a one in, it was a one exit in and one exit out.
Okay.
So it basically saved you the time. You didn't have to go do this, do that, or whatever. And there would be women dancing up on the top scenery area, like in cages,
Right.
and
Right.
it was like only thing that compares to it is Vegas,
Right.
Vegas style. But other than that, I had never, this is before 2000, so I had never experienced anything remotely like that. And I just thought the creativeness. If you've ever get a chance, or anybody out there, if you ever get a chance to go overseas, to go visit Germany or Italy or anywhere, I definitely give you a high thumbs up.
Just a brief. How long was you in the service?
Look at him. Look at him. He
I'm
just
just,
wants to get detail.
for inquiring minds, you know,
In-
shout out to all our service
Inquiring
people.
minds with Trav.
That's right.
Yes, I was in the army. If anybody out there served in the army, you know how we do. Cool. Yeah, I was in the infantry unit when I was over there, and I was stationed over there for 4 years.
For 4 years over in Germany.
Yes.
Oh
Well, I
man,
was in I was in I was in Texas first. I was in Fort Hood, Texas, and I got reassigned to go over there and to go to Germany, where I was in Kosovo.
shout out to Fort Hood. I used to date a girl that was stationed in Fort Hood. Shout out to Fort Hood.
We call it Fort Hooligan. it was ratchet, man.
Yeah.
Or they would say over there, it's wicked, man.
Right.
It's so wicked.
Once again, if you just joining us, we recapping the 420 annual weed smoking day. I've never touched the stuff in my life.
Wow.
Anyway, and Darnell was
So what is your so did you like used to have like, I know you touched on it kind of earlier, but for me personally, I used to like, because I didn't do certain things, and then if I was like interested in a girl, men, I was stand firm on. No, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. No one could tell me whatever I wanted, they could tell me. But if I was interested and I knew that she was involved with something that I always had the dilemma. I was like, how am I going to continue doing this? Then I know that she's into something that I'm not into. Did you ever have those problems?
no. You know what?
Okay.
I
I
will
keep
say
forgetting
this.
who I'm talking to.
I will say this. I've never came across anyone. I've never came across anyone. I've never ever been in an environment where there was cocaine and lines. Never. I've never seen lines. I've never been. I mean, I've been around a lot of people. I remember. When I DJ'd the Mike Epps show in Cleveland and in Columbus. I remember
Right.
when we was in Columbus, man. I swear, man, he had everything in that green room. He had everything in that green room, but it wasn't no lines in there. It wasn't no cocaine in there. That was probably the most equipped green room I ever been in. I mean, it was everything. I mean, when you think about a celebrity concert green room, you know, that was Mike Epps in Columbus. And I mean, the girls was in there. You know, all the drink was in there. Everything you could drink was in there. All you could smoke weed. All the weed was in there. I didn't smoke that night, and so it had everything. But I didn't see any cocaine. I didn't see no lines, nothing like that. I've never seen any of that. I've never dated a girl that was into cocaine or nothing like that. I've never been asked to try it. So lucky me. How about you? Or you don't care to admit
Did
that?
you ever see the movie Less Than Zero?
No. Go ahead and give us
Okay.
a brief synopsis.
Okay, it was with young Robert Downey Jr. and you know the Brat Pack. I don't know if you remember the Brat Pack in the 80s.
No.
Okay, right. I know you were sleeping a lot because you told us that.
Did you say the Black Pack or the Rat Pack?
Brat Pack?
No. I don't.
With Emilio Estevez, it was Molly Ringwald. All of them was in that Brat Pack.
Oh, you said
era.
the Brat Pack. Yeah, the Breakfast Club. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, Robert Downey Jr. was in the movie
Right.
and everything. Well, he basically, it was three friends, and Robert Downey Jr. He was an artist and everything. But so there's a particular scene where they go to, and it's a party, and it has everything that you ever wanted to indulge in, from sipping on air to it was like literally everything. You had your wines on a platter, you had everything that you wanted. So being in the industry that we are in, I was exposed to a lot of these things on a regular basis. And what I have to say is whatever they put on screen is nothing compared to how it goes down.
Yeah.
And so when you are around, I mean, because I used to watch, I don't know if you used to watch the documentaries about, the club, 227 and all those clubs and things like that back in New York in the 70s and the 80s. But where they used to have Michael Jackson and everybody used to go to those clubs back in the day. They even did a movie about it. But anyway, when I say being exposed to all of that, Trav, and seeing how it was going down in real life, it's like imagining you going to a buffet and you have all your choices of everything, but they're just drugs or narcotics or whatever your preference is.
Right.
And it was basically, if you didn't have a strong restraint, you were going to succumb to that. But I thought maybe if you had saw the movie, then it would have hit home.
No, I never seen none of that. I never seen people shooting up. I've never seen that personally.
So you wasn't into the message with Melly Mel and them? It's like a jungle some time and
right, exactly. No, you know what? I wouldn't. I just like, especially the stuff that I've done, all of the DJ gigs I've done, and every place I've been around the country. I'm really surprised I haven't seen any of that stuff. I never seen that. Never seen any of that. So I don't know, but I don't know. I guess I'm surprised. I thought I thought I was pretty well traveled, and but I mean,
look, 420 was always synonymous with a lot of people. They used to have the great smoke out affairs and stuff like that. I don't know if you ever experienced any of those things, but I'm talking about, it's basically suspend any belief that you will ever think about, because they come up with some of the most creative contraptions of how they smoke marijuana.
Yeah,
bongs, and I'm talking about everything. What about you?
I seen Exhibit guy. Yeah. He got one called Napalm, and
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. It's basically if you don't know, it's a grenade. It's a grenade. It's a glass grenade with a joint in it. And what you do is you unscrew the top off the grenade. It looked like a real grenade. You unscrew the top off the grenade, and it's a thick ass roll of weed. Like, and you can get different flavors, and it's this giant fat blunt that's rolled into a glass lip that you smoke on. It looks weed, but I mean, if you into weed smoking, it looked dope when he pulled it out of the grenade and just lit the end of it. It looked it was visually stunning, but
I saw the Puff Puff Pass challenge a month ago, and it was so funny because they called Snoop out, and why would you call Snoop out?
That's
and
hilarious.
you had to hit it like 15 times and then hold it in for the last one.
That is scary.
So Snoop was like, "You do realize I do this," and he goes to go when he hits it, and then he holds it for the last time, and then he said, "You know what? I'm gonna give you 5 more for the culture." He goes and hits it one more time. It was just too funny, man.
Yeah, you know what? It seemed
Did you
like
see some of them?
no, I see, but it just seemed like all the celebrities got a smoking story with Snoop. Like Cat Williams, he talks about in one of his routines. He said, "Man, I thought I could smoke until I smoked with Snoop." Kevin Hart said the same thing, man. Wiz Khalifa gave a story. Everybody then gave a story about smoking with Snoop, man. They was like, man.
Cat Williams said he looked up. He said he looked up and Snoop kept. He said, "You smoking again?"
Yeah, I know. No, I'm good, man.
Did you see when he was on the Breakfast Club when he was talking about his encounter with Oprah and Gayle?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Yeah, I just seen that this week, or last week rather. Seen it last week. I was I watched it. I always watch the Breakfast Club on YouTube, and when you watching YouTube, when you watching stuff on YouTube, down below they'll show you like related videos, and that was one of the related videos. So, but anyway, yeah. So we was just talking about the 420 smoke day. It looks like neither one of us are smokers. I can't smoke, and I guess I tell you what. When we was up there with Spice One, you didn't smoke with Spice, because I mean when I went in his green room, man, it was smoky as hell. It was smoky as hell up in that bitch, man.
Right.
And but no, they had. But you know what? But they had food. They had a lot of food up in there too. So I smashed all of the food, and they actually had drink in there. I didn't even drink, man. I think I had me I grabbed a Pepsi. I'm surprised they had, but I guess you gotta. Yeah, I guess you can't.
I do have a story. Like, so last year, when I did the tour.
Which one?
The I Love the 90s tour. So okay. I didn't do it. I wasn't doing it, but then
who was some of the artists that was on that tour?
Look at Trav. You want names. Always want names.
Name drop. Yeah, name drop.
Right. Whatever. So as we were doing we were basically doing getting sound checked and everything, right?
Right.
And so Sibo was there. And so Sibo was smoke. Sibo was doing his thing, right?
Birds in the kitchen. So, that's my song, man.
So so we were after we went there, we actually went to go eat afterwards. And I was just around them because they were doing their thing, right? And I was stuck in time. I was like, and I go over to Sibo. I said, "Sibo, I don't know what it's going on right now. What is I was trapped. I was stuck. I couldn't do anything." And he was like, "Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and hit it. Just knock it off for you real quick." I was like, "No, I'm good, man." But just being around them and seeing them in their elements, I was having so much fun, man. But no, I didn't get a chance to do it. But That's the thing about what we do here, the Big Trav and Q Show, man. I want to go ahead and pause for the calls for a second and let everybody know who's just tuned in, because we've been giving you guys a check-in to get on the chat with us. Make sure you check us out on our YouTube pages and on our Instagram page and on our Facebook page. Leave a message. Let us know how you feel. Let us know if you like the show. Let us know if you don't like the show. Let us know how you feel about the show. If you want Q in studio, if you don't want Q in studio.
No, we want
Whatever
Q. We want Q in the studio. Stop giving that option. No, listen, you gotta. But you know what? But we already talked about that. You know, we know you're gonna be doing shows and whatnot, and we'll just, you'll call in from the show.
And vice versa. You be doing big things too. This is the most I've ever get a chance to talk to you throughout the whole year, because you be doing your thing, I'll be doing my thing.
Right,
but the thing will it's like we're like the modern day, Hulk Hogan and Macho Man. When the mega powers come together, it's like boom. You know what I'm saying? You like that analogy, huh? But I was saying, y'all, go to our YouTube page, check us out, hit that subscribe button. Let us know, man, because we're really trying to get ourselves up, because we really got some really juicy interviews that we want to get on for you guys, but we want to make sure those numbers are where they need to be. So take a few seconds. If you're really feeling the vibe of what we're doing, just like the young lady, she didn't leave her name, Trav, but I did get her message, and I am going to get Trav to talk about the female DJs.
We are.
Because they're saying they want some diversity.
Exactly.
They want some diversity. So we will do that. So like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let us know how you feel. Go to our Instagram page, because Trav is running it. Aimlessly. I'll be seeing some of the funny topics that you be leaving on there, Trav. Right. It'd be so hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
So join us on our Instagram page, because Trav is always doing big things.
Yeah, that's
all I got to say on that.
We got some pretty entertaining content, and that's what I do. We in quarantine, but you know what? I really believe that everybody see all of that stuff. But if you just happen to miss a lot of that stuff, just check our page out. Go to our page, and you want something to share with your family and friends. I probably got it on. If it's popping, if it's popular, if it's trending, I got it on our page, so we got a pretty entertaining Instagram page. And then follow us, please. That's the way, like I told you, the way the podcast game work is when we reach out to people, to try to get interviews from celebrities, their management, they A&Rs, they check us out, and if they go to our Instagram, that's where they go. They go to our Instagram. If they go to our Instagram, I think we over 100 followers now, but we need more than that. We need at least 1,000 followers. So listen, if you can hear my voice right now, please go log on to Instagram and just follow us. Come right back. We need your help, because like I said, the way the game work is if we don't have a lot of followers, they're going to assume that don't nobody mess with us. And so they're not going to mess with us. They're not going to if they don't feel like we got a viable platform, they don't have a reason to do our show. So we want to make them feel like when they come check us out, we want to be legitimate. So please go to our Instagram and follow us, and help us to secure some brand name interviews or not. We'll take any interview that we can get. Like I told you guys in town, in Toledo here, if you guys got a business, if you got something that you need to get out to people, we're not beneath anything, nothing is too small for us. If you want to come on the show and talk about something you got going on, something you got coming up, hit us up. We'll schedule you in, and then we'll have you on, and we can talk about whatever you got going on. So, but anyway,
when what's going to be crazy is when Trav hit the 1,000 subscriptions, he's going to do something special for you guys. So I definitely want to stay tuned and check that out.
Oh yeah,
you already know what you got. You already know what you got planned for that.
Oh yeah. I wanted to ask you. I don't know if you're looking at the screen. I got a new action figure on the table. Can you pick him up?
There you go with all of that.
That means a lot to me, man.
There you go with. You ain't got Blade.
Okay, I did look in the Blade.
Okay.
I looked into Blade. I found Blade.
Okay.
I found Blade, and Blade is
Good.
he's expensive as hell. Blade can come on the table if you got half on it. Blade is $100. I'm not about that $100 action figure life yet. So Blade is 100. Well, you know what? I did find one for 85. I found one for 85. So if you want Blade on the table,
listen. If you know anything about me, I love to reference films. So there's a saying in the movie Deep Cover when he goes in and asks, he says, "So how much for this?" And she looks at him and she says, "If you have to ask,
you can't afford it.
you can't afford it."
Right.
So when I asked you about Blade, why Blade ain't on there, Trav, you can afford it.
I can't afford it. Anyway,
why? Because you don't like Blade?
Welcome. We want to, at this time, we want to welcome Juggernaut to the table.
I see him. Give it up for Juggernaut. Are you gonna get Catwoman?
No, that's DC. I'm only doing Marvel. Once I get all the Marvel characters, it ain't gonna be no room on this table. I'm interested in the main. I won't get Catwoman. I already looked into it. Catwoman and Batgirl, they don't come in 12-inch because I'm only interested. Now Juggernaut, I don't know why Juggernaut is only 9 inches. I don't know why I couldn't find him bigger. They had a bigger one. They had like a 14-inch Juggernaut, but it was a statue, and they wanted $1,300 for it. And I was like, yeah, that guy, that wasn't gonna happen. I'm not ready for the $1,300 Juggernaut. So I don't have a room for the statues. I am aware of the statue life, but I don't have the room for the statues. I'm only interested in the 12-inch, and I guess for Juggernaut's sake, the 9-inch. But no, I got Spider-Man. Spider-Man will be here tomorrow, and then who else I gotta get? I am gonna get Deadpool. I am gonna get.
What did you think about the Deadpool films?
You know what I hate? I don't like Ryan Reynolds. I'm not a Ryan Reynolds fan. I'm not that sarcastic mentality. I'm not into that. I'm not into that, man. That was that dude. To me, that was that dude that played too much in high school. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling that. I didn't feel that dude then, and I'm not feeling. I don't know. I told you I take my heroes and I take my action movies and my comics. I take them serious. I don't like the silly ones. I like it serious. And I like Deadpool 2. What was her name?
You like that one better than the first one?
Well, two had the Juggernaut in it, so that was dope. So and I like Colossus. Colossus is dope. So yeah, so I'm mad about that. They don't have Colossus in a 12-inch, man. They only got Colossus. I went to go check on the Colossus action figure, and they don't have.
Are you gonna get Storm?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get Storm. I'm gonna get Wolverine first. I'm not the X-Men's. I'm gonna put them at the end. I want to get all the Avengers. Everybody that got a movie. I'm starting with the movies first. If you was in the movie, I'm starting there first. I'm gonna get Groot. I'm gonna get Gamora. I'm gonna get Drax. I'm gonna get Star-Lord. I'm gonna get Loki. I'm gonna get Ultron. I'm gonna get Red Skull. Like I said, I'm gonna do the characters in the movies, and then I'll get into the X-Men. They do got Wolverine in a 12-inch, but I already looked into Storm. They don't have Storm. I also I got Black Panther. I looked into Shuri. I looked into Okoye. I looked into M'Baku. They don't have them in a 12-inch. So I'm disappointed about that. So I might have to come up with another storage area, maybe just for the Black Panther family, and maybe a 6 or 7 inch. But anyway, I don't want to talk about
Trav, I'm getting 3 questions for you real quick.
Go ahead.
And they want to know, what did you think about the whole baby face? I know we kind of talked about it yesterday,
right?
But they want to know your perspective And I need sometimes you guys need my perspective and stuff instead of me asking him. But anyway, now I digress. I'm just playing. I love you guys. They want to know what did you think about Babyface talking about Michael Jackson and Halle Berry, and they want to know what would have thought had Michael had ended up with Halle Berry. Would that have changed the whole dynamic of how he was viewed?
Yeah, I've seen that. If you guys didn't see the Teddy Riley Babyface Instagram battle, before they played their song, they had stories attached to a lot of the songs, and one of the stories that Babyface told was that he said Michael Jackson called him and asked him if he knew Halle Berry and could.
I wish you had the audio to that.
No, I don't. No, I don't have it. I do got it, but I would have to look for it. And I got the battle on my computer, but I would have to like find it, and I don't feel like finding it. But if they want to hear it, I'll play it tomorrow. But anyway, he said that Michael Jackson called him and asked him if he knew Halle Berry. He said, "Yeah, I know Halle Berry." He said, "Can you call her and tell her that I want to go out on a date with her?" And that's when he played. I don't know. I didn't think the story was real because he said I don't know what he said. This is what Halle Berry said, and then he played the beginning of Love.
No, he said he's not going to say. He said he's not going to say what she actually said, but if I was, it would have went something like this.
Right. And then he played the beginning of Love Should Have Brought Your Ass Home last night. So, I'm not surprised. Shit, everybody wanted to date Halle Berry. At that time, Michael Jackson was the man. So I'm not surprised that he asked for a date, and I wouldn't have been surprised if Halle Berry would have went on a date with him because he was probably the baddest man on the planet at the time. And so who wouldn't want to go on a date with the baddest man on the planet? So that's.
I'm really interested to see has she responded or has people. I don't know because that was kind of newsworthy. I wonder what she thought about that when she heard.
Let's research it. I tell you what, let's research it. Let's see if she done a response on. I do follow her on Instagram. So, okay. But I'll Google if she responded to what Babyface, because I know people wanted to know. I know people hit her up. So,
of course.
So I tell you what, for tomorrow's show, I'll find out. I'll try to Google and find out, or if somebody could Google right now and find out if she had a response to that, I'd be interested. But nah, I wouldn't have a problem. I wouldn't have a problem with them dating. I wouldn't have a problem with that. But and my thoughts on it, I'm cool with it. Like I said, every man that I know wanted her, and probably a lot of women wanted Michael Jackson at the same time. So that I don't know. Would it would have worked? Can I see them going out dating? Can I see them dating? Well, yeah, I could. Halle Berry has dated every nationality, white, Italian, black, mixed. I mean, so she got range on her guys. So yeah, I could see him. I could see her dating him. How about you?
Do you think that would have changed? Because it was always inferred out there that Michael was, and my Fred Sanford with the hand, shaking it back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
No. What? I never thought that. I never, I never thought, Michael was gay. I never thought that. I just thought that was the way he was. Some guys just got feminine ways, and that's what I thought about him. I never thought he was gay. I never thought he liked men. I never thought that at all. I just thought that because
I heard too many stories about him being infamous with women. I mean, Stephanie Mills, she was on the Breakfast Club and she was talking about how she dated Michael.
Yeah,
but it's like. You hear these stories now that he's no longer
and Lisa Marie Presley, and so I never thought
he was married to her.
Yeah, I never thought he was gay. That never formed in my mind. I just thought he had feminine ways, but I didn't think he was. I never thought he was gay. You
say the same thing about Prince. You thought he had feminine ways?
No, I didn't think. I thought I thought, no, Prince was a man. He dressed like a girl, but no, Prince was just cool. I didn't think Prince, he I don't know.
You saying that Michael dressed more feminine than Prince?
No, I'm saying that Michael Jackson had feminine ways, but he wore feminine clothes. That's what I would say. That's actually the case. Prince just wore feminine clothes. He wasn't feminine. I didn't think, he had feminine ways. No, he had a deep voice, and I thought he was smooth. I thought he was I think he was, I would put him, he was cut kind of like Big Daddy Kane to me. He had that kind of smoothness, But
what about, I gotta ask you this because you brought it up. Terrence Trent D'Arby.
What about him?
I knew you was gonna do that. What did you think about him? Because people thought he was like a knockoff to Prince back then. Did you feel the same way?
No, I didn't think that.
So you didn't wish you well? You wasn't going to wish you well?
No, because he had dreads. He had dreads, and he was more of a Maxwell, Eric Benet type. No, I never thought that about him. I never thought he was. I wouldn't even put him and Prince together. I never thought he was a Prince. Well, you might as well say Maxwell is too, because of the one song. What's the one song that he sing in high pitch? I forget the name of the song, but he came like Maxwell came like Prince on that one song.
Well, Lenny Travis.
Yeah. Well, no, never thought that either, man. The only thing.
I didn't think of it either, but these were the rumors that were going on back then, that they were either looking like or they were in the same veins of those two.
No, Lenny came like Marley, like he came like no, not Marley. What's the guy that played what's the guy, the guitar guy?
Who? Jesse Johnson?
No. What's the guy that played the guitar that everybody just loved? Is it Janis Joplin? No. What's the guitar guy? What's the guitar guy that everybody rave about?
There's a lot of guitar guys that they
name someone. Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix. No, Lenny Kravitz. No, Jimi Hendrix. That was his. No, he was coming like Jimi Hendrix. That's who he was coming like. Well, so was Prince too. Jimi Hendrix was Prince idol and Lenny Kravitz idol. I mean, Jimi Hendrix supposedly is the best guitarist ever. That's everybody's idol. That's everybody try to play like him. American Woman, all that good stuff. Yeah, So nah, I never thought that. I never thought that Lenny Kravitz and what's the other guy you said?
the other guy. The other guy doesn't get a name.
The first guy. Terrence Trent. Yeah, I never thought they were more of the Jimi Hendrix cut than the Prince cut. So no, I never thought they was coming like Prince.
So he just like kind of fizzled out. He only had had a couple of songs or whatever.
Yeah. Very, very unmemorable. Very unmemorable. Easily.
That's what I would want to do that one. One day we're gonna have. I would love to dedicate a show when we just talk about one hit wonders. Because me and you have that conversation.
We do.
I want to share that with. I want to share that with our listeners, because you and I, we have some dialogue, my brother, about these particular people, and I just love how you said unmemorable.
Yeah, very unmemorable. Very unmemorable. Matter of fact, let me. You know what's cool about this show? I actually got my DJ hard drive hooked up to my laptop, so I can pull up. Let me see if I even got Terrence Trent D'Arby. How you spell Darby? What kind of name is that? Darby. Okay, let me see here.
Darby. Come on, man, stop playing.
Okay.
I always wish you well. You know, remember that?
Let me see if I got any.
Or was you must
Yeah,
have
I
been into
do.
Milli
I do.
Vanilli.
I do.
See? There you go.
I got Sign Your Name and Wishing Well. Let me see.
Those were the two jams. Sign Your Name Across My Heart. Ladies, if you wasn't listening to that song back then, let us know in the chat. If you wasn't feeling Terrence Trent D'Arby back then.
Yeah, that was pretty forgettable. That was pretty forgettable. Let me
You didn't like that song?
No, I didn't like Wishing Well. Let me try. Let me do Sign Your Name.
Au revoir, Thérèse.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that. I like Sign Your Name.
Okay.
That was dope.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Sign Your Name.
There you go.
Yeah, Sign Your Name.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
Was that forgettable too?
No. Sign Your Name was just cool for me. I don't remember hearing it at the club. I don't have a memory with it. I've never played it DJing. I'm really surprised I even got it. Why do I even have it? Why do I even have it? I actually got the video to Sign Your Name. Yeah,
my God.
I have
Stop,
never
man.
I have never ever played Terrence Trent D'Arby, and I'm surprised I got it. I'm really surprised I got it.
What about the system? Have you ever played the system?
Let me see. Let me see here. Let me pull
You
them
have to
up.
type it in?
Yeah, I got to type it in. I'm not remember the system. Yeah, I play the system. The system.
You had to look at it?
No. I didn't pull it up. I just remembered the system. Yeah.
Okay.
The system were kind of like Ready for the World. So
No, they were not.
okay, let me. Okay, the system.
White dude, black dude was not.
Don't disturb this groove.
Right. That was the jam.
Okay, it was cool. It was just cool for me. It was just cool. I have never played that ever either. Surprised I got that too.
You never played that?
No, I've never played Don't Disturb This Groove. That's not to say I should have played it. So maybe I should have played it. It got a nice groove to it. I think I can fit that in. I'm glad we brought it up. I'm gonna see if I can fit that in to my 80s. It says 87 here. It was just, you know what? I always go back to you telling you it ain't that, it's just other stuff to play. Don't disturb this groove. It's a nice tune, but it's just, listen, it came out in 87. When I'm going 80s, so only time I would play that is when I'm going 80s. And it's just so many other things to play in the 80s than that. I mean, that wouldn't make my 80s playlist. It's not, I got probably about 4 80s playlists and it's not in any of them. And like I said, I just hit it and played it for a minute. And you know what? I'll add it to one of my 80s playlists and I'll see if I can work it in. I'll see because
so somebody's asking me to ask you on the chat. They're asking me to say, ask him, have he ever played The Family Screams of Passion? You ever played that before?
That ain't ringing a bell.
Do you even know who it is?
I'm about to see if I got it. It's The Family.
Yeah, The Family is the name of the group.
Right.
And the song is called Screams of Passion.
Let's see. Nope, don't have it. Nope, don't have it. Let me see here. I can actually.
So I guess that would be no.
Yeah, that's a definite no. Okay, let's see here. The Family Screams of Passion. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Sly. Is that? See. Let's see here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're checking with Travis.
That sound like some Prince shit.
It is. He produced it.
That sound like some Prince shit. You know what?
So Prince puts out shit?
No. It just sound like some Prince. Sound like Prince. The little bit I heard, it sound like Prince. So, you know what? I'm gonna finish listening to it when we get off the air, and I'll see if I can work it in.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you for in the chat, man, for asking him. I guess because it's Prince, people wanted to know if you ever played that. And
you know what?
I know for a fact you never played Maserati before. I know for a fact. So I'm not even going to ask. I'm not even going to ask you.
Good job. Good job.
But because these were groups that Prince produced outside of, you know how you had your high profiles, you had your time,
and what's crazy is that I done a Prince party for probably 5 years, and I never played that. Never played that at a Prince party. But once again, it would fall into the category of like I played, like that's not the family. That's not popular. Like I would get into all of the Prince and the Revolution stuff, Jesse Johnson, Morris Day, Sheila E., Apollonia. I got into all of their stuff.
The family is popular. You just, are you sure you into that world?
No, I belong to 2 Prince pages, and that song has never came up on any of those pages. I don't remember that song ever coming up on, or that group ever coming up.
Do you know who was in the group?
I have no idea.
It was Lisa, Wendy, Jerome. From the time it was everybody that was in parts of his groups. He put a super group together. Just do your homework on the family. You'll see, and maybe you'll come around to listening to some of that. You'll indulge some of these Prince fans by playing.
I do see Mountains. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna preview Mountains.
You thought I made that up?
No. I'm just gonna preview it and see what it sounds like.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Trav, and we're opening up the end of songs. Since he is the ultimate DJ, we would never think that alternate.
I'm cool on Mountains. I'm cool on Mountains too. It don't sound like nothing I would play. I wouldn't play Mountains either. So I wouldn't play Screams of Passion, and I wouldn't play Mountains even at a Prince party because it's just other stuff to play. It's just way other.
Do you play Girls and Boys?
Oh yeah, I play Girls and Boys. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I play Girls and Boys. Yeah, we yeah.
Do you play You Need Another Lover Like You Need a Hole in Your Head?
Yeah, of course. That's one of his top ones. That's a hood favorite. No. All his popular stuff, man. If he got a video for it, I can't even. I don't even know what to say. I just play most. I'm gonna say 99% of the Prince songs that you like, that anybody would like. I played at the Prince parties. So 99%.
Except for the family.
The family and Mountains is not in the 99%. Don't nobody want to hear that bullshit. Don't nobody want to hear Mountains. That ain't, listen, it's Prince probably got, I know it. I mean, come on, man. When I research these parties, okay, I do the parties last about 3 hours. And so Mountains, I never, when I'm researching songs to play at Prince parties, and I remember being, okay, like I told you, I'm in 2 Prince groups, and they knew I was doing the parties. So everybody that's Prince fans that's in the group told me everything to play. And nobody ever said Mountains. Nobody ever said Screams of Passion. Nobody ever said that. My whole playlist for all of the parties was set by Prince fans in the group. And so they never told me to play Mountains, and they never told me to play Screams of Passion. So,
well, that doesn't mean that they don't exist, A, and B, they do. And during that time period when they did come out, they were pretty popular at the time. They didn't raise to prominence like you would think, but they was on his label at the time. And this is when, he came out with Pop Life and, America and all those songs like that. But
banger. Pop Life is a banger. But you know what? But CQ, man, you can't listen. When you do a party like a Prince party, you got performances, you got contests, and so you can only fit so much in. And Mountains, and both of those songs you mentioned, they're not popular Prince selections. They're just not. They're not.
Mountains was referencing the topic that we had. I didn't ask you if you played that. And the second one was asked from somebody in the chat to say, hey, since you guys are talking about Prince, have you ever played the song I was shocked that people even remember that, but yeah, they actually
Yeah,
about the family.
I've never heard of them before.
I knew it though.
Let me
I knew it, but
I didn't check and see if I had mountains in my collection. Let me see if I got mountains. Okay, mountains.
you won't have it in your collection.
I do have it.
Oh, you got it in your collection.
I got it. I actually got the video too.
Okay. Look at him.
I do got it. So somebody in the group must have told me to grab it, but I didn't play it because it was just it's just more popular stuff from Prince to play. So
look at Trav. So you taking us and you giving us a tutorial on how you actually set up your DJ sets? Is that what you're doing for us right now?
Well, that's a theme party. So that's a theme party. And Prince and Michael Jackson fans, they take it seriously. So, I'm just giving advice to any DJ. If you and this is serious, if you get asked to do a Prince or a Michael Jackson party, you got to involve the hardcore fans, because if you don't know what you're doing, they're not going to be happy. They're going to dog you. They're going to talk about you. After I done I was cool the first.
You got an experience to share with us? You want to share with us?
Yeah, I do. The first Prince party I done, it was about 4 songs, popular songs, that people came at me with, and they was like, "I can't believe you ain't got that." It was about 4 songs that I couldn't believe I didn't have them. But I end up going online. I remember I end up going on YouTube and grabbing them and playing them at the party, and that saved my ass because I was able to go online and get them. But when they came up and asked for them, when I initially checked, I didn't have them. And then I went and got them and was able to play them later on in the party. But it was 4 songs. I forget which 4 it was. I'm embarrassed to say.
I was just about that.
I'm embarrassed to say. I don't remember.
I thought that would have been ingrained in you since you basically was telling me about. Okay.
I do remember one of them, but like I said, I'm embarrassed to say that I didn't have it. But it was my first. But it was my first.
Come on with it.
No, I'm not.
I'm
not because I don't want to hear people's mouth. But it was.
Well, what about Andre Simone? Did you play Andre Simone?
Who was that?
Oh,
hello.
You don't know who Andre Simone is?
No, who is Andre Simone?
What do you think? He was with Prince.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, well, listen, I apologize to all the Prince fans out there that he didn't know about family. Well, he didn't know about Andre Simone. I apologize.
Yeah, but
we'll get him there. See, that's why you have the co-host thing, for what he doesn't know, I know, and to be fair, is things that he know that I don't know. So we balance each other out on the Big Trav and Q Show.
Right. Well, you know what? When outside of the Prince parties, I only like when I do it. Prince only comes up when I'm doing like an old school party, maybe like 50 and up. Or when I'm doing a specific or just an 80s party, an 80s theme party, the only song I just get off his popular stuff, so before I even started doing the Prince parties, I only had his because, it's different ways. DJs they get songs differently. Like me, I don't get whole albums, because I don't believe in, listen, if Prince normally got about 20 songs on an album. And see, this is what I don't like to do. I don't like to get out whole albums because on a whole album, you got 20 songs and only maybe 5 of them that I play. So the other 15 songs I'll never play, and they taking up room on my hard drive. So I don't get songs that way. I get the songs that I know I'm going to play. So that's how I do songs. I got a home hard drive. I'll download them onto my home hard drive, and then my DJ hard drive, the ones that I know I'm going to play, I'll transfer them, to my DJ hard drive, the ones that I know I'm going to play. But my DJ hard drive, I don't put nothing on it that I'm not going to play. I don't believe in just having songs, on your hard drive. But nowadays I don't have to, because if somebody come up now, like I got Wi-Fi, I got Wi-Fi on my phone. And so it don't even matter now, because when people come request a song that I don't have, I can go get it like in 5 minutes. So it don't even matter. So if somebody came up and was like I don't have Mountain Screams of Passion, Andre Simone or whatever. If somebody came up and was like, hey, can you play this and this and this? I always tell them, yeah, even without even checking now, because I know I can go get it. So I can get anything. So as long as
Andre was he was actually in the Purple Rain movie. Matter of fact, on 1999, when you hear when the other guy that's singing on the song with Prince and the young lady, that's Andre Simone, by the way.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that most people really don't give a damn who Andre Simone is.
Oh, okay. That's what we're doing there. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
okay.
If he's in the group, like I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, no, I know.
So would you say the same thing about Alexander O'Neal, who was also with Prince?
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was with Prince.
Okay, see, there we go. So you see that this man's lineage of people that he worked with and came up with, it spawns out. Yeah, Alexander O'Neal was with Prince.
How do you know that meaningless information? That's mean as a DJ.
I am a music and
okay,
a
there
movie
we go. Yeah,
connoisseur.
no. You know what? I
Jimmy Jam and Lewis.
I got too much music. I got too much music. I got too much music. That's minimal to me, man. I mean, I don't. That's minimal.
They're funny on here. They say maybe we need Q to DJ one time. No, I'll leave that for him. I'll leave that for you. I'm just the brains, and you the DJ. You can do all that. I don't know, but I'm just telling you, those songs did exist. Yeah, I do have fun facts. Yeah, Alexander O'Neal did.
No one cares. Actually, no one. Most people don't care about that. Most people don't care about that. And he was with them. Yeah, no one cares about that. I mean, that's not important.
Alexander had hits, man.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not saying that. I mean, it's not important to people that he was with Prince. That's not important. That's not information I need to know as a DJ. The way I work is, I got a playlist. I got a playlist form, and you fill out your playlist form, and then you tell me what you would like to hear, and then I'll fill in the gaps. So that's the way it works with me. That's the way.
I'm curious. You talked about the Prince theme party, and you talked about Michael. Is there any other theme parties you've done with particular artists, or just in general?
I remember when Prince died. I remember the first one we done was when Prince died, and then me and Lonnie the poet, Lonnie Hamilton, we done the Prince party when he passed, and then same way with Michael Jackson. Oh, James Brown done the same thing. We done a James Brown.
You did it. So you did a James Brown party?
Yep. Done a James when James passed. I done a James Brown party. When Mike passed, we done a party. I'm trying to see, did we ever do? I remember I done a New Edition party. Remember, you came to it. I done a New Edition party. Mm-hmm. Yep, done a New Edition party. I think that's it. Oh, we done Aretha Franklin. We done Aretha Franklin. Okay.
But it seems like you do Prince and Michael more on a regular. Those are like isolated because
yeah.
Is that to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we done James Brown. We done Aretha Franklin. I remember when Aretha passed. It was more like a. What happened was I was DJing at our brother's place, and I would DJ like the poetry events upstairs, the comedy shows upstairs, and whenever I wanted to throw something, they would let me throw something up there, and so when James passed, I done a James Brown tribute party. And then I remember when Phife Dawg from Tribe Called Quest, when he died, I done a Tribe Called Quest tribute.
Wow, that was nice.
Yeah, that was dope, man. Nice. Everybody came out for that. That was dope. I remember I done that. That was dope.
That was nice.
That was dope, man.
There was this place in Detroit. It's called Northern Lights, and shout out to all my DJs up there. They used to have on every Thursday night. Thursdays was their big nights in Northern Lights, and they would have a Michael Jackson versus Prince party, and they would do it once. They would do it once a month.
We do
and
it.
Trav, that party would be epic.
Yeah,
epic.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Michael Jackson and Prince.
I mean, the people that just, they really get up for that. They get dressed up and crazy. You do them as well?
No. I've never done a Michael. I take that back. I remember I did do one at the Funny Bone. I done a Michael Jackson versus Prince party. I got booked for that. I done that. And then
you got booked for it?
No. I got booked for it. No.
Oh, you got booked?
Yeah, I got booked for it. It was a Michael
Jackson. I
was
like, because I love hearing your DJ stories, man. That's why I'll be wanting to know, because it's like, now they did Northern Lights. They did a Rocky Horror. They did a Rocky Horror theme affair. I don't know if you ever saw the movie Rocky Horror.
No,
the Rocky Horror Show.
No, never seen it.
It's a cult classic, man. If you ever get a chance to check it out. But what they used to do with the Rocky Horror is so people in the chat, they remember that. Okay, so what they used to do is midnight. They was at the movie, certain movie theaters, Trav, they would have the midnight showing with the Rocky Horror show. You never heard of that before? And and how they would get it set up was you would go in there and they would be the ushers and everybody would be dressed up like some of the people on the film, and during the film, they would interact with everybody in the theater. They would make it really festive while you go in there, and as you're watching the film, and then sometime they would have like some of the artists that actually were in the film come out. It was just really crazy. So I've seen those. I've seen Boy George. I've seen a Boy George a party before, and that one was wild as well.
You know what? I done a Jay.
They didn't do no verses. They didn't do a verse.
I done a Jay Dilla. I done a Jay Dilla one too. We done a Jay Dilla.
How was that?
That was dope. That was dope because, before I prepped for the party, I didn't realize the beats that he had done. So, I was like, damn, I was unfamiliar. I wasn't that familiar with Jay Dilla's production.
Did you do it in Detroit or you did it in?
No, I done like it was before Cool Keith. It was before one of his comedy shows. So it was just when he passed, it was just a tribute. I probably played, I'm gonna say like the hour before he started the comedy show, I done a Jay Dilla tribute. So I done Jay Dilla, and I played all of his songs that he had produced. So Slum Village, Tribe Called Quest, Royce the 5'9", just all of the beats he had done for everybody, so that was dope. That was dope, man.
Well, that was a spot in Detroit. That's where Northern Lights, everybody who you're talking about, because Slum Village is DJ. He would DJ there, and it was so crazy because he would go on from like midnight. Well, he would go on from like 1 to 2 o'clock, or from midnight to 2. And he would have a warm up DJ, and he would come in there and do it. And that's what they would do it at, man. And it was a really, that's why I was curious about, theme. I wonder, does theme functions? You think they're back? Do you think they're still relevant today?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Like I said, my brother Anthony in Boston, he's in a band, and they do. If I'm not mistaken, I know they at least do one Prince party per year. So yeah, and so Prince parties happen all the time. I mean, before I started doing them, I was unaware of how the fans have just carried on after his death, man. I mean, Prince and Michael Jackson, they are just, they just mainstays, man, just infamous, legendary, and they fans just still go hard. Matter of fact, when I was researching, for the Prince party, it's probably, oh my God, I came across at least 50 Prince fan pages. And I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson.
I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, and then people, well, what happened was when they found out, when the hardcore Prince fans found out I was doing a Prince party, what they do is Prince fans, what they do, they look for Prince parties. They look for Prince parties. When we done the Prince party out at Evolution, man, we had Prince fans. We had fans. It was fans that came from Kentucky. It was fans that came from Georgia. It was fans that came from Ontario, Canada to the party. They just do Prince parties, man. And I had hooked up with a young lady from Perrysburg, and she was like my go-to. She do them all of the time. So she was like, how long you been doing this, and how big of a Prince fan you were? And I told her, I said, well, I'm not the biggest, but no. Well, what she wanted,
I love your honesty, man. I love your honesty.
What she wanted, the reason why she asked me that was because she said she always go to some that ain't that great, and then she go to ones that's the bomb. And then she said she go to some where they don't play some of Prince's favorites. So, so me and her got together, and she had a checklist. Me and her, she made sure that the Evolution party was fire. She was like, you got to play this, you got to play that, you got to do this. It was things and activities, you got to have this. Like I remember I had bought some Prince memorabilia to auction off. We auctioned them off at the party. She said, you gotta auction off something. And she told me that you guys really ought to have a Prince band. And she was like, I can get you a Prince band for like $1,000. And I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. And then Rodney,
you could have got Rodney.
Yeah. Rodney offered. Rodney wanted $350. At first he wanted $5. And then he was like, cause it's you, I do it for $350. So I didn't have the budget because it was me and Lonnie. Me and Lonnie was putting it on, and we weren't trying to be the best Prince party. We just wanted to provide local Prince fans with an opportunity for them to come together. That's all we was trying to do. We wasn't trying to outdo anybody, and that's what I told the young lady. We couldn't do a lot of things that she's used to at bigger and better Prince parties. I told her only thing we was trying to do was have an event in the Toledo area to bring all Prince fans together, and since we started the casino do one every year, and they bring in a band. And so me and Lonnie, we stopped doing it because the casino just done it so much better. They got more money than us, and they can do it better. So we stopped doing it because the casino, they do one every year. They bring in the band, they decorate the house, and everybody just I love it, cause I went to one. So that's dope. So now the casino, they do one every year, and it's awesome. It's one of the better ones in Ohio. And that band, that's the most popular band in probably the tri-state area, being Michigan, Indiana, Ohio. So that band, they're from Michigan, and the guy that imitates Prince, he looks just like him. So
the guy that does Michael Jackson, I've never seen him live, but I've seen the photos and stuff like that, and
we got a young man in Toledo. I'm gonna say, he was 18 at the time. And he performs at halftime at the University of Toledo basketball games, and I DJ the Afroball in Toledo. We got what's called the Junior High Afroball, and the Afroball is just a celebration of kids. It started in the high schools, and it was all the high schools. They had African American clubs, and so it was just a celebration of the African American culture. It started out with that in high school, then they started doing it in junior high, and then the white kids was feeling left out, and so now it's just a celebration of just kids now, but it's still called it's called African American Afro Ball, and I still do it. I DJ it every year. They're probably not going to do one this year, but I do it every year. And it was a young man from Sylvania Southview High School. His name was, I forget his name. he's my Instagram fan. His name on Instagram is Prince Michael Jackson, and he's a Michael Jackson performer, and oh my God, he can lean. He done this lean where he almost touched the floor. He leaned so tough, man, and he put on a great performance. He's on Facebook, he's on Instagram. His Facebook and Instagram name is Prince Michael Jackson, and he does he performs Michael Jackson routines with the lean and all of the dance moves and whatnot. And he got video of everything on his page. So if you guys want to check him out, it's Prince Michael Jackson at Prince Michael Jackson on Instagram, and it's just Prince Michael Jackson on Facebook. So you got
Trav, another question for you. They want to know what would be your thoughts of doing a George Michael versus Sting party? Come on, I want to hear your thoughts on that because
you know what? Okay. You know what?
Well, do you think they have fan bases?
Yes, they do. They do. I know both of them do.
Okay.
You know what the thing is, I don't get a lot of parties. I don't get a lot of parties where I play their music, but I like their music. I was raised on their music. Like I said, before rap, that was what I listened to. I listened to
Let's Dance.
Yeah.
Put on your red shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know nothing about that.
Roxanne. Oh, yeah, of course I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Sting and the Police. Yeah, that was what I listened to. Sting and the Police, Boy George, George Michael. That was what I listened to, man. That was
David Boy.
Billy Joe. Oh man, don't get me started. Quiet Riot. Man, don't get me started, man. I'm an 80s baby, and all of that stuff before rap, before Run DMC came on the scene, that was I remember the parachute pants in junior high, 7th, 8th grade. That was what, 83, 84, 85. Yep, 84, 85. Oh yeah, Madonna.
You think people will actually come out for a party like that for those two?
You know what? If I got asked,
not as much as Michael or Prince.
Well, no, the good thing, no, if I got asked to do it, if I got booked, if somebody asked me to do the party, I would prep for it. I would take the party and I would get ready for it because, you know, they need a DJ for their party. And the DJ, they don't have to know everything. You can, the person throwing a party, they want a party to be fire. So they're going to help you. Every time I get an event like that, like I remember, this lady asked me to do, like, anytime I do like a quinceanera, which is a Mexican Sweet 16 party. Every time I do one of those, they give me all the music for it because I don't do them that often. So, but I give them a great deal. So I get with that parent or that, I get with the parent or the kid and they get me everything they want me to play. And then, and like I told you, even if I don't have the beauty of technology now is that if I don't have it, I can go get it. So whenever I'm doing a theme party that I'm not familiar with the music, that's all you got to do is just get with the people that want you to do it and you'll be okay. You'll be able to pull it off. And like I said, I don't play a lot of George Michael and Sting normally. But I do got their selections in my hard drive. And so
if you were to do that, where would you do it at?
I'm trying to think who would have me do that. Normally somebody like the Funny Bone would have me do that. But the thing is, I'm not saying that they don't have like fan bases around the world like Mike and Prince, but I wonder, I don't know. That would be interesting. I would like to know, do they do like, I'm pretty sure Boy George was pretty flamboyant, man. So I know they do a Boy George party, that would be dope. But, but if you do an 80s parties, their music is going to dominate the 80s party anyway.
No,
so,
it seems like they want them to be synonymous. Like,
well,
if
they did,
because if you're going to do that, then you would do Madonna,
Madonna.
If you're talking,
I would love to do a Madonna party. That'll be dope. I think they they would be right behind it. As far as theme parties, it probably would go Michael Jackson, Prince, and then maybe Madonna probably next.
There's no maybe. It would be Madonna.
It would be.
And it would be you. Well, now Northern Lights, they did a Janet versus Madonna party before.
You got me.
That was nice.
You just gave me an idea. You just gave me an idea. I'm gonna do a Madonna party. That'll be dope.
Okay.
Because you have just think about.
Can I come?
Yes. Just think about all the people that'll come dressed like Madonna. That'll be dope. That'll be dope.
What was one of your favorite Madonna songs?
Version.
Version.
Virgin. Like a virgin. All her popular stuff, man. Don't get me. I haven't played it in a while. I haven't played her stuff in a while. But God.
I would love to, because the people would really get. I think Madonna, because you're talking about the top 4 people. That's just in my opinion.
Yeah.
The top 4 people in the 80s is obviously, I'm no particular order, but I'm just saying, Michael Jackson, Prince, Madonna, and Boy George.
And I think when she passed, I mean, I'm not wishing that on her. Now, when she passed, her theme parties will be right up there with Prince and Michael Jackson. They'll be right up there. And if they're not already. I agree. But I want to do one. I think you know what? I remember when Holiday dropped. I remember when
Holiday, Borderline, Material Girl. I can go on. Madonna was, I don't know. Okay, so Trav, hold on. I got another question for you. They said, what about a Selena party? That's different.
Yeah, no, Selena. Yeah, Selena is big too. Selena got a following.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever done a Selena?
No. They don't. I've never.
Well, I don't know. You're a big time DJ. I'm on the phone with you.
No, I would be. That would be interesting to do. But I know that Selena is popular. I know Selena is very popular.
We just celebrated her. I want to say 20 some year last year, didn't it? 2019.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I got a couple Mexican DJs, and they do a Selena event every year, so I know Selena is like huge. Selena is huge, and every time I do whenever I do a party or I do a wedding and one of them is Spanish or Mexican or Latin, that's what I get asked to do. I get. Would
Selena. You do her standalone, or would you do it in her like a versus? What would you do?
Whatever. If somebody booked me to do it, I mean, I'll do whatever they want me to do. But I wouldn't. Selena is big too. That would be a big party too.
What a Selena versus Madonna? How would that look?
That'll be huge. That'll be huge.
I love it when you be on your toes.
That'll be huge. That'll be huge.
You think so?
Yeah, that'll be huge. I don't.
You think we should put something together like that?
Madonna by itself would be huge, but Selena and Madonna, that would be epic. That'd be epic, man.
Well, thank you for the caller out there who never leaves. I don't know why they don't like to leave their name. But anyway, thanks for asking for the questions. I think we're just gonna do what we're gonna do. We're gonna have an Ask Trav segment because it seems like you don't want to Ask Trav segment because you already gets it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I guess people want to know about your DJ experience.
You know what I didn't tell you? I don't know if you knew or not, but they canceled school for the rest of the year. So I'm off for the rest of the year. I'm off. I'm done. I'm done working. Are
you serious?
Yeah. They canceled school. Like school was out June, first week of June. So we're done. So I'm off at least until the summer. Now I do summer work for Toledo Public. We
okay.
So I don't know. They don't I'll get paid until the first week of June, but after that I won't unless I do summer work. But I don't know what's going to happen. So So I know I'm off until, so we're going to be doing this until June, at least. So, cause I'm off, they just, our governor just
So you're gonna put a deadline on us? You're saying
no, I'm not.
until June?
No, I'm not.
What if we start percolating and our fan base start going, yeah, all right, and then you said until June?
Well, no, I told everybody that we're at least doing this until I go back to work, and then when we go back to work, we'll reevaluate. We'll keep doing it, but we'll reevaluate the schedule. So, but now we're good to go on that schedule all the way till June, and then depending on the schedule I get for summer, or because what they could do is that they could also, I don't know, I don't know, could this go into, I don't know. It's a good question. It's up in the air. I don't know if this could go into the summer. I don't think it could go into the summer, but if it does go into the summer, some questions for me would be, because working in the summer is optional for me. It's optional. I mean, it's not mandatory. We're only, because the bus driving job is only 10 months. And so summer work is optional. If they quarantine us, if they keep us from working in the summer, could I collect unemployment? Because they're not going to pay us. So as long as I can collect unemployment, that would be, I'm gonna have to, I got to get with my union and ask some questions. But anyway, that's not you guys' concern. We're going to keep rocking. Even if I do go back to work, 6 to 8 is still good, but but we'll see about my workload as far as, getting content for the show. But, but Q could do that too. So we good on that.
Maybe we'll have 100 viewers by then.
Oh yeah, we definitely 1,000. You mean 1,000? 1,000. Oh yeah. So okay, all right. Well, I'll tell you what. What we gonna? So tomorrow we're gonna talk about. We didn't even get to the Michael Jordan thing. We didn't even get to that. So we'll talk.
That's even better, man. I mean, you open it up and letting everybody know about your DJ experiences and talking about the different, styles of DJing, theme functions like you talked about. I think people got a good insight to how you do it, and they're gonna want to know if you're gonna basically do the Madonna, thing like you're saying. So
I'm definitely
interested. I think you gave them a treat to do that. I mean, Selena, I think you should pair up with one of your DJs, the Mexican DJs that you were saying, and do a big Madonna versus Selena thing. I don't know. I mean, that's your forte, but I'm just saying, that's what the fans are saying.
That'll be dope. Shout out to Jesse Morales, DJ Jesse Morales. Yeah, that's my.
What
girl.
Did he say? No, he likes that too.
No. He's a Mexican DJ, or he's a Mexican guy that he's a Mexican guy. He does everything else too, but he for the when Mexican. When Latin, Mexican, Spanish type music, when people want that type of theme, they call it Jesse. And when I get them,
call Jesse.
Yeah, they call it Jesse. And when I get asked to do them, I refer them to Jesse. But
what you say, Chuck? What you say, Chuck?
Yeah, what you say now, Chuck? Everybody, my family, they've been posting. He done that parody of Teddy Riley, thanking everybody, for rocking with him. My family posted it in our group, and everybody is commenting on it. I got to get off, and I've seen it already, but everybody is commenting on it. Everybody think it's funny. It is funny.
Well, fun fact, real quick. When I was stationed in Fort Hood, Texas, because that's obviously where Selena, where she was slain, and San Antonio, where they shot the film Selena with J-Lo.
Were you in the service when it happened?
No, but when I went down there, it was like I was there within a few. I didn't know. What I'm trying to say is I didn't know how huge she was until I went down when I went to Texas. When I got there, and there were murals of her and everything. And there, when I was in San Antonio, you would go across the bridge. It's called the Riverwalk. You would go over there, and that's where they shot the scene for Selena. And when I was down there, Trav, I got so introduced to her because she was so magnetic down there. They really love her. So if you ever think about doing something like that, I think that would be dope, man.
Yeah,
You
I think
know,
so.
her.
I think so too. I think you know what? I'm gonna get with Jesse, and I know it'll be big. Selena versus Madonna theme party. Oh, that'll be dope, man. That'll be dope. Yeah, Selena was so beautiful, man. She was so beautiful. You know, she reminded me when I think about her dying, it reminded me of Aaliyah dying. You know, because both of them was just beautiful, and you know, you just be like, wow.
A Selena versus Aaliyah.
No. I just said
No?
no. I would do the Madonna. I love Aaliyah. I love Aaliyah to death. I love Aaliyah is like number one to me. But
Okay.
God, yeah.
You think because of their perspective realms, it would fall in line
exactly.
more with
No.
okay.
I just wouldn't do them too. I wouldn't do Aaliyah with Selena. I would rather do Madonna and Selena because because both
cover
of them,
more ground with that one.
They like huge. I think the consensus would be, you know,
Aaliyah got a big fan base too,
yeah, she do, and I'm one of them.
She does. Yeah. You in any of her pages?
No,
Aaliyah pages?
no. I'm just in the Prince. I mean, I got too many pages. You know what I do? Like I said, I've been leaving cowboy groups lately because I'm probably in like 40 cowboy groups.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because obviously tomorrow's the draft. Any predictions about what the Cowboys are going to do?
I haven't been paying attention.
Okay.
I tell you what, Now that you bring it up, I'm gonna put it on my radar tomorrow, and I don't even know what pick we have. So, but you know what? But like I said, like my buddy, remember the buddy that called into the show?
Yes.
He keeps up on all of that. So that's all I got to do. Shout out to my man Tyson West Coast.
You should have him call in tomorrow, man, and give us an update on what's going on for the draft.
Well,
today would have been ideal.
Yeah, today would have been ideal. Yeah, he gonna be busy tomorrow. But I'll see if I can, cause he be on about the same time that we be on. So, but I'll check him out. Oh, that'd be great to have him on. I tell you what, I'll check that out tonight, and maybe. But I kind of hit on it when I had him on, and he said he really didn't know, and so. But anyway, any last words? We at the end.
Yeah, once again, I just want to say, man, it's been beautiful and great. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button when you go check us out on our YouTube pages and our Facebook page and our Instagram. Make sure you hit Trav on the Instagram page because he's always on there. Give us some unique. If you love the topic today, what we talked about, and you want more topics like that, where we're just not just talking about anything current, we can talk about music related stuff. Let us know. Your feedback is important to us. And that's it for me, Trav.
And that's it for me as well, what he said. So until tomorrow, peace.
Yay.
Just another damn podcast. Now let's go.
It's the Big Trav and Q Show. So what you gonna do, bro? Q is from D-Town. We chillin' in the Momo. Travis from the mud. We call it Glass City. Swoop some red bones, and they was acting shifty. It's the Big Ballin' Podcast. All the others hot trash. 6 o'clock on the dot. Better make a quick dash. All the hot topics getting played in the tropics. We picking up steam. Yo, Q, they can't stop it. Let's go.